Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford on Bagley. We are back in the area of old New Henford, and we're back in the hamlet of Whittington. Last time we furnished the pottery studio area itself, and today we're getting up above into the flat and furnishing the whole thing. So let's get into game and let's make a start. You can use my code BUMPKIN at checkout on the EA app or at sims.com. I receive a small commission from your purchase and you greatly support me and the channel. Thank you so much. Happy Thursday, my beautiful darling friends, and welcome back to Let's Build the World. And here we are, back in the hamlet of Whittington. Today, we are going to be furnishing the little flat that is above the pottery studio. Now I've gone ahead and put on some wallpapers and some flooring. If you remember, we're going to keep this kind of like bohemian-esque. Why am I floating up there? Can we get down, please? Thank you. I want to make this a little bit more bohemian. So lots of like canvases and stuff around. That's what I'm feeling. Lots of kind of mismatched furniture, rugs everywhere, beautiful pictures up on the walls. I am going to leave a few blank walls just so I can get Anthony to actually put his own art up on the wall in here. I think that would be a lovely little vibe. I'll talk you through where everything is going to be. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is going to be the kitchen area over here with a small dining room, I think, there. A little living room area, a bathroom. I haven't put the wallpapers on in there just yet. And a little bedroom in here as well. So it's very small, but I think it's a nice little area for him. He's going to love it. Now, there is one thing that I did need to do, and that was put in a stool by the pottery wheel. Yes, I did. Can I fit one of these here? I would love a stool. No, it doesn't click onto it. Well, screw you. Let's find a nice little chair for him then. In fact, I might even do that little wishbone moment that we did out here on the desk and put this in here as well. I think I'm going to change the colour though. Go for a little bit more of a darker vibe there. There we go. Stunning. Can I have a better, darker one? There we go, that's better. Not much difference, but to me it is. And there we go. Beautiful. Well, that's cracked on. That is done. We're moving upstairs. Let's get it going then. I think I want to start on the kitchen first, actually. Just so I can get a good space in here. I think I'll use all of this back wall and just come up here just a little bit onto the side. I think that's what I want to do. But anyway, hello, Thursday. I'm feeling much better now. Thank you so much for asking. Honestly, go out to a gig and then you end up getting pissed with your sister instead. Yeah, do excuse my tardiness for the video. I didn't want the video to be late, but it just was because my brain wasn't working that day properly. I think I want to use this one in here, you know. It's rustic. It's giving me the vibes. Or we could go down the route of using this one in here. Oh, that does look nice. That looks a little bit better. Let's use this one. A little bit more weathered and stuff. I kind of like that idea. I think what I want to do is put the oven there, have the fridge here, and then come up the side there. So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, hello. I get to use all the packs today as well, which is lovely after that base game build. It's nice to get back into a bit of Let's Build the World where I can just use everything to my heart's content. I'm very up for it. I'm going to do that, and I think I'm going to finish it off with a little corner piece, actually. Am I using the right one there? I am. Yes. Yeah, because I could put the sink here then. Sink there with a nice little view out onto the community garden. Can't wait to do all this area. We are going up here tomorrow. We're going up here onto Old Smithy Lane, and we're actually building the Old Smithy. And I've got a group of 3 friends living together, and they are all part of a band. They're all part of a folk band, and they rent out that space. So we need to do like a little music studio and stuff for that house as well. So that's what's happening tomorrow. I'm looking forward to you meeting them all. Oven, we're going to go rustic with the oven as well. Then maybe I could use this, to be honest, because that would fit in with the kitchen quite nicely. But I might pop in a bit of colour in here. Start getting in a little shock of colour everywhere. I liked the green then. No, the pink's too much. I like the green. Yeah, that's a nice vibe. I won't do a green fridge though. I'll just do a normal beige fridge, I think, just so that fits in with everything. I don't want it to be too matchy in here, to be honest. I want colours everywhere. Well, not colours everywhere, but textures and, yeah, colours everywhere, to be honest. Yeah, that's nice. I like that layout. I think we've done well there. I think we have. I think we've done really well. So let's get in the cupboards. that matching with this one, shall we? I hate that this one gets cut into the edge there. I don't like it. I think we should plop you to there, like that. Is this the one with the plates on? Oh, it is. Never mind. And then I'll do one there, and I think I'll just finish it off with... I don't want the curtains on it. I think I'll use this one instead. Oh, is that going to cut into the fridge? Only slightly. I can forgive that. In fact, I can move the fridge a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Yes, I think that works quite nicely. We do, however, need to get in a little extractor fan, don't we? So I'm going to use probably the matching one that goes with that one. Can I do that one in a green? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do a green on that. It is slightly offset because of how I've put the cupboards, but I might be able to pull them along a little bit further. Oh, I can. Look, there's a small gap there. If I can get you into there, we can make this fit in a little bit more equally then. And then you can go to there. You can stay where you are. It's still a little bit out, but that's fine. It's an old build, you know? Things move. Yeah, I like that. I do. I absolutely like it. So I am going to put in a sink in here as well. I would love some more old style sinks. I would really love to see some more old looking sinks for the kitchen specifically, like this, you know, a bit more of an ornate one, because I always use this one and I do like it, but I would like to see some more, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's nice. Well, that came together really well. Now, he's definitely an avid tea drinker, so I am going to give him a kettle. I'll give him this posh one and we'll go for that. Oh no, let's pop a bit of colour here as well. Shall I do a green kettle? No, let's do a red one. I'm going to put the red kettle up there, actually. Right by the fridge. Oh, I'm for it, I tell you. Yes. It's almost making me want to put a small island in here. I think we could do that. We can still put a dining table in here, but I think just having a little small 2-tile island, like here to here, will just help that shape of that kitchen quite nicely. Yeah, I like that. I do. I absolutely like it. I'm wondering as well. I do notice now how much I say as well, or is well as I pronounce it because of my Devonian accent. When I'm editing, I'm like, I've said as well about 50 times in this one video alone. You know? I don't know why I do that, but I do. I'm just quirky. If I can do you to there, and then I can get in those shapes just to make that a little bit more rusticy looking as well. Yeah, but why you... I hate that that's a big chunky one and this one gets eaten up by the wall. Maybe I'll go for the square ones instead. I mean, I think it would do exactly the same, but I think that would just look a little bit better. Yeah, it does. Oh, yes, it does indeed. Yeah, lovely. And then I can fit the dining table underneath of it. Just a small circle dining table I think would be really nice. So let's see what small dining table I can use. What about this one? I do like that in here, you know. But we did have a new one, didn't we? Yeah, it was this one here. Now, that's not going to be the vibe. This one here is a little bit more of the vibe. But I'm wondering if I could just use a bit of a different wood tone. There we go. It's a bit better. Now I don't like the silver. I prefer that one. That's the one. And then we'll use some really nice chairs. I might even mix like 3 of the chairs up. Keep them all in wood. We'll use one of these. One of the farmhouse ones. This one here. And also maybe another one of these ones. But I'll go for... No, I do think we need to go for a lighter... Oh, maybe I could do a green actually. Oh, yes. There we go. Look. I'm not going to do 4. I'm just going to do 3 chairs on this one. So if I can grab you to there. You to there. And you on that orientation there. And then I can pop you along here. Let me just see this spatial awareness. Yep, that door's going to open there. It can flow around here as well. But I do want to put a bin in here. And I am thinking about using our old bin of dreams. I'm flopping this one in here instead of doing the other one. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to tuck you right in though. Yeah, they'll be able to get through there easily. Oh, I like it. I do enjoy that. Do you think there needs to be something hanging from the ceiling though? Like maybe some pots and pans actually. That could be a vibe. He likes to cook. So I would imagine he would have all kinds of bits and bobs in here. What the hell is this? Oh, it's from that pack, that kit pack. Oh, I need to use that in a children's bedroom because I've not used that yet. Yeah, something like this. It's hanging a bit low, that. Yeah, here she is. It's very big though. I might just size it down once and have a look at it. Let me see. I think that can work. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, why not? Okay. Now we are getting some stalls in here as well. So I see as well. Honestly. But I don't think I'm going to mix like two different ones together. I think I'll just use two normal. Yeah, these ones here. These are nice. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get through here now. Damn you. That flow's been broken. What about if I pulled you around about there? Let me see this. Yes, they should be able to get through here. And they should be able to get through here as well. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, okay? Okay. Lovely. The lighting's a bit off in here. Wondering whether to do like a wall light on the wall over here just to bring in a bit more light. I don't know why it's gone dark here. Is it because of this? Yeah, it is. It's because of that. Really? I'm getting rid of it. I'm not having the lighting disrupted for some pots and pans hanging from the ceiling, for goodness sake. Yeah, that's lush. Right. We haven't done the detail in there yet. I just want to get everything in first before we go ahead with the finer details. So, I don't really see him as a TV kind of person. I'll give him a TV, but a small one. I don't really see him being a TV. I think he's out in nature and like doing his pottery and stuff. He hasn't really got time for TV. So that is the storyline. Now, sofa-wise, I think this one is going to be the difficult one to pick because I do want it to look, as I said, bohemian-esque, but I also want it to be quite stylish as well, I think. I think I do. So let me have a little hunt through and I'll see what I find. I think this blue sofa from the Paranormal pack gives it that kind of vibe. So I'm going to use this one here, and I've still left enough space so they can get around everywhere, which is lovely. Yes, I'm into that. Now, I would definitely say he would love a bookcase. So I'm going to give him a nice big bookcase. I don't know what bookcase to use, but I do know that I want it to look kind of old style, really, like an older bookcase. Is that one a bit too... Oh, no, actually, that's quite nice in here. Okay, yeah, I like that. Oh, there we go. Beautiful little bookcase there. Now, he's definitely a music fan, so I would love to give him a vinyl player. I think I want to either go down the route of using either that one or this one. I think this one would fit a little bit better. Let's do this one. Yes. Can I change the tone of that? I don't really think we need to go lighter with it, but maybe just go for that one there instead. Yes. And I know I said I was going to give him a small TV, but we don't really have any small wall-mounted TVs apart from this one. And I don't really hate that. I'm not a huge fan. That one there's just a little bit too modern for in here, I think. Maybe I should just give him a normal like size TV. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm absolutely going to do it. I'm going to lighten it up though. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Now something down here, I think like maybe a stool or something. Like I think this would fit the vibe in here. I'm going to laden this place with plants as well. So I do want plants everywhere. But maybe I could flop one of you down. But I also want to get a coffee table in here. And I think that's going to be a bit of a squidge to get a coffee table in. Oh, actually, I could use this one, couldn't I? I flopped this one like here. I love like the print in that on that one. Let me just have a look at a few of the others. Oh, that one's even nicer with this room. Yes, that's gorgeous. Right, lovely. I'm into that. Now, I'm not going to give him curtains. He likes daylight. Daylight comes in through the window. I know, shocking. But I don't know, I just see him waking up with natural light and stuff. But I would still love some kind of thing up on the window. What about these? I don't know if that's his vibe. What about if I went a bit more neutral with them? I mean, I don't hate it. Let's pop two in and let me just see what this looks like. Do you know what? That isn't too bad. And I think with this one over here, I'm going to add in this, but size it down. And then just pull. I don't really mind that it's cutting into the side too much, but I will lift it up. Just so we've got a little bit more greenery around there as well. Some pothos, you know? Actually, I'm vibing with that. I am. I'm completely vibing with it. I think what I'm going to do is put the stool around this side, put you there, because then what I could do is bring this TV down at a better level, which is around about there. Flop that stool in back there. That's better. Oh, yes, indeed. The lighting's a bit off over here. We'll put a little wall light up there, I think. Okay, right. And rugs. I want lots of rugs in here, so I'm going to pull out a little collection of them. I'm going to put them around together. So here we go. I'm going to use this one. I picked up the wrong one. We're going to use this one in here. May as well get the other kitchen one as well. And I'm going to do a little row of it down there like that. This one just by the sink. Beautiful. And I'm going to use this one in the living room area. I've also pulled out a radiator as well. Popped it on the wall there. And then this circle one is going to go under the dining table itself. Yes, that looks lovely. That looks very nice. I'm going to tilt this one a little bit, I think. Just a little smidgen. Just very subtle. Oh, yes. Oh, she's into that. She very much is. I think... I was just about to say, I think we could put a side table with a lamp on there, but I think it's a bit too near the fire. I don't know. I'll try it. If not, we can use a floor lamp, but I just think it would look nice with a nice table lamp on top of here. It really would. And I think we'll go down the route of using a rustic vibe, or even this one. Oh yeah, this one here. Let's lighten this one up there. Let's go for a bit more of a lighter tone with this one. Flop you to around about there. But yeah, that's perfect. They'll be able to get in through there, no problem. And get a lamp up. I don't know what lamp though. Oh, maybe a nice lantern like this with some flowers. I think that could be a little vibe. I like that. Yes. Yes, indeed. So with that being said then, I'm going to pick out a little wall light for here as well. I think... Every time I say as well, I'm going to look at the camera. Okay. Oh, I've not used this one yet. It's like a... I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if I want that in here. I don't like the edge of it. It's very pointy. I think I know what I want to put in here. I think I'm going to use one of the old style lanterns that are on the outside. I'm going to size it down. That's a bit big. Flop you to around about there. I actually do like it in black, actually. So yeah, he's reused this. This was one of the original stable lanterns, and he's used it in here, which is quite nice. Nice little vibe. I do want to put something down there, but it's just, I think it's just going to cut off this area too much. So I don't know what I want to put there just yet. We'll figure that out. So we need to get this place alive with plants and paintings. I think I'm going to put a painting up now, but actually put his art up when I've done some. I'll do that before the end of today as well. I'll put a nice bit of art that he's done up on the wall. So plants galore. Let's start in the kitchen. This is a perfect place to put a plant, and I might even do one in that corner as well. Okay, I'm gonna get one. You're all gonna be noticing it, and I'm surprised that nobody's ever picked me up on saying it. Why do you always say as well? Because I do. I don't know why. It just happens as well. You need to come out a little bit further, my love. I do want to use you, but you are not sitting right there. I mean, that leaf is really annoying me because I can see that corner coming through it. So I am going to move you just slightly more. Hope you don't mind. There we go. Get out of the way of the bin, though, please. Oh, yeah, like that. That's a beautiful plant there. Let's do a propagation station as well. So here's like kind of growing a few little bits and bobs there too. Yes, lovely. We'll keep this one completely free. So that's its like cooking area. But I do want to lay... Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh, I love that. Oh, what's that from again? I don't know. Oh, the kitchen clutter. Oh, yeah, I love that. Some fresh herbs up on the side. We've still got enough room there to put a bigger plant in. Oh, my favourite. I do like that colour, but I'm just going to make it look a little bit more that tone instead. That's perfect. Yes, indeed. Okay, art up on the wall there. I think what I want to put here is those pans. And I'll do them in a copper. Flop them up on the wall there. Like that. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a nice kitchen, that. I'd be happy about living here. I don't know about you. Okay, and I do want some tapestries in here. So maybe I can just like text search for tapestry and then put a few up everywhere. There was another one that was really nice. A smaller circle one. Why doesn't that pop up when I put in tapestry? I mean, I love this swatch here, but I'm just going to check a few of the others as well, just in case. You never know. Oh, actually, I like the horsey one. Oh, that's a vibe, that. That really is. And we did say he's well travelled, so I might even do this one here in this room as well. I'm going to size it down though and flop you to there like that. I like that colourway as well. I'm not going to change that. That's a vibe. It really bloody is. And it's screaming out for one up here as well. And the one that I wanted to use. What pack was that from? Was it from the paranormal pack? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, this. Little dream catcher. Not in that colour though. Let's go for a different colour there. Let's go for the green. Oh, vibes. Complete and utter vibes. Really bloody is. I might even do a shelf here, you know. Just a nice couple of these little ones, I think. And then I'm going to put plants on top of them. Now, not many plants are going to fit on there, but let's just see what we can actually get up there without using the 9K. There we go. Just a few plants up there. I got rid of that dream catcher and I put it over on this wall here, just so I could fit in that plant. I just think that looks a little bit better there. I'm into that. I'm very much into that indeed. Right, more plants, please. So I would like something on this coffee table. What do you look like in here? Oh, you're very big. I think we'll go for this base game one and flop you down to there in the terracotta. Terracotta. Excuse you. Yeah, lovely. There's not really much room in here for bigger plants. I have realised that. But I could maybe fit in that little skinny boy that came with Get to Work in this area here. Oh, actually, maybe here. Just because I don't want it to get burnt by the fire there. That'd be a bit too much, that. So with that being said then, I might use a couple of the ceiling plants just to bring a bit more plantage to these areas. So I'm going to use you. I think I'm going to pop you above here, actually. Let me have a look. Let me have a little look-ski. No, too much. It needs to be over this side. You'd bonk your head on that, wouldn't you? What about if I size it down? I think we can get away with it. Yes. And then what about the other one? I know the other one's a bit dramatic, but I could size this down as well and put it here. Let me see you. No, because you're right in the way of that. Oh, I do want to use this though. Where can I pop you? I mean, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it right near. I'm going to move you in, pop you to there. Yeah, that's better. Just so there's a little bit of decoration on that side as well. And I'm going to put up a painting here, just to fill a painting for the minute. So I'll just use this little cluster and flop you to there, even though that does look really good in this place. Okay, well, I'm happy. Well, we do need a couple of things. One of them, a smoke alarm. So I'm going to flop in a little smoke alarm just up here, like that. Beautiful. Yes. Oh, I'm into it. That is a very comfy looking, colourful space. Yes. Into that. Well done. Beautiful. Still haven't put stone here, have I, on the outside? I don't know what flooring to use there. What we use downstairs? Oh, I could use this actually. Yes, let's do that. Perfect. Okay. Did I put bins out here? I did. Maybe we should do two, just because one for the pottery studio and one for the actual flat above would kind of make sense. Yeah, lovely. Oh, goodness. Well, there we are. We're done with the main area. Let's move on to the bedrooms. The bedroom's going to be, it's quite a small bedroom. I am going to push the double bed up against the wall. But I don't know what bed to use just yet. I kind of see him having like a bit of a bohemian four-poster bed. Yeah, I think he would be that dramatic. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. We're doing it. I'm going to have to move the light though, because it's poking right in. I can pop the light here. That's fine. Yeah, I definitely see him in that. I do. I would like to see myself in that with him. Let me just say that. You know? Just being real. I'm gonna do a bigger radiator in here, I think. We're gonna still keep it in this colour that we've gone for. I think having a bigger radiator would work a little bit better. What one am I grabbing? There we are. Lovely. Again, he's not going to have curtains in here. I mean, he's got a lovely view out onto the moor area here as well. But I wouldn't mind something around the window. What about if I did like a sheer curtain? It's something just sheer, you know? Just something sheer and nice. Now, the only sheer curtain we've got in game, I always struggle at finding it because it's that sheer. I can't bloody see it. There it is. I mean... we could. But why? You know, what's the point? No. No curtain in here. No curtain. Not happening. Not happening today. Not today. Thank you. I'm going to be putting down a little bedside table here now, but I don't know what one I want to use. Oh, actually, this one here could go quite well in here. Yeah, let's do that. Plop you down to there like this. And I think I want to do another little lantern-esque kind of light. Like we used out in the living room. I think I want to put one of those down. Let's go for this one. Yes. Put it at a bit of a jaunty angle as well. Definitely see him as a reader in bed. So I wouldn't mind like a little stack of books by the bed. Maybe like one open one. Can I put that there with this here? No, I'm going to have to maneuver it like that. Oh, really? Why did that... What? Oh, it's because of the ridges. Okay, so let's pop that back. Why does that bed keep disappearing? Stop it. Put that back. What am I doing? This is what we're doing. We're flopping you there, getting you there, and then flopping you... Oh, that's a bit too far, Aiden. And flopping you there like this. Oh, that book is getting eaten up by the bloody... I'm going to put it like that. There we go. Stunning. And I'm going to change that front cover as well. Something a bit more like that. A bit more fantasy-esque. But I still want a stack of books. So I'm going to use this pile and pop that underneath of there like that. Yes. I like it. Okay. Stunning. Bit of work. Gorgeous. Plant over in that corner, I think. But I do want to get in a wardrobe now. So I'm going to probably go for something that looks a little bit older. I think maybe even one of you. But in like the lighter tone. Can I have a bit of a better tone? There we go. Yes. We'll flop you to there. And he likes to look good as well. So I think I'm going to give him a nice mirror. He likes to check out. He likes to dress well. So I think him having a nice mirror will just work out beautifully for him. Is the word. Nice wooden mirror. We'll go for this one here. From the Horse Ranch Pack Ranch. There we go. Beautiful. What are your thoughts anyway on the rumours of it being a fairy pack or something along those lines? Wasn't it like called Inspired by Nature or something? I'm interested, not in fairies, not in the slightest. It just doesn't appeal to me. But I'm interested about what other aspects are going to come with that. Me being a nature lover myself, kind of interested. And it's going to be an expansion too. So I want to know what it's going to be. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued with it all. I really am. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. But yeah, fairies is just... I'm not into like occults really. It just doesn't... It's not my gameplay style. But I'm intrigued. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, this is nice. That looks lovely there. Definitely need a rug in here. And I think I'm going to use this one because I was going to use this one out there. But I'm going to size it up though. Let's go for a 1.3 with that. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. That's beautiful. Yes, please. Oh yeah, that works really nicely in here. I'm going to pull it further forward though. Around about there. Like that. Oh, that's a lovely bedroom, that is. That's absolutely gorgeous, that. So I did want to put a plant in this corner, but I just think we're going to struggle at trying to get in a plant in there. I'm going to try, though. I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to size it down. And hopefully I can get that in there a little bit better. I'm going to try and move this as well. Honestly, we've got to... No, don't go on top of the bloody books. Just stop it. Right, go there. You go there. And then you go underneath. Back down to the floor you go, please. You go underneath, and then I might be able to tuck this plant in just a little bit better than what it is already. He says while putting it into the wall. Yeah, like that. Don't like that colourway in here, though. It needs to be a little bit lighter. Let's go for the yellow. Oh, I'm into that, indeed. Yeah. I'm going to get some art up on the wall in here from his collection. So I'll do that in a second. Lovely. Okay, well, there we go. Lovely. Beautiful. Stunning. Bathroom. I'm going to use the stone all the way through in this bathroom. Let's put the radiator here. The door kind of opens this way. I think it would just miss it there. Let me have a look. I think it would. I'm going to move it along just a little bit more, just in case. There we go. Definitely will now. Beautiful. Okay, right. A nice little stone floor would be good for in here. I wouldn't mind it being a little bit rusticy. Let me have a look at you. Oh, that works. Yeah. Does this come in other colours? No. They need to do some other colours for that one. Because it's a good flooring. It really is. Never use it very much, though. The more you know, you know? So I want a shower in here. I'm wondering whether to just put in like this and have it as a bit of a wet room moment. Yeah, I like that. Yes. Can we fit a bath in here? I think we possibly could. And I'm going to go down the route of what we used downstairs, which was that new fancy bath one, the sleek bath kit pack. And I might be able to get it in, you know. Might be able to. Being the operative word. Okay, and then if I did the sink like here, I could probably squeeze the toilet on this side. Let's try. Let's use the same sink as what we did downstairs. We did a bit of a posh loo down here, didn't we? Maybe he had like a deal. He bought one sink and got two, you know? There we go. Let me see this. Yes, it works, but I just hate the fact that that tap's really near that window. Can I move this window along one more? I think we could. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay. Oh, I'm just a bit worried about this toilet now. Let's see if we can get the toilet in here. Bit of a weird layout this, but I think we can make it work. Let me see. Oh, no. 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 It's too much. It's too much, sadly. I mean, I know that he would be able to get in and use all this, but the layout just looks weird to me. Okay, never mind. No bath then. Never mind. That's fine. We'll just go for a sink and a toilet. We'll go for a nice sink and a toilet. And then at least he's got a shower. Yeah, I do like that. Let's use the sleek collection now that we're using it. I just think it would work. I love this collection. I think it's gorgeous. So we've got that. We've got that going through. What else can we use in here? Oh, we can use the towel rail, couldn't we? Flop beauted there. Perfect spot for it. What else can we do? Did this come with a toilet roll? Of course it did. I like this swatch as well. That's why I'm just picking it out and putting it in, loves, because it works for me. Yeah, let's use that organic looking mirror. I think that would work quite nicely in here. And let's bring up his little like shower caddy moment, the little hangy bits. Flop that there. Oh, this is very nice. And maybe just a small little rug just over here, I think. Yeah, and then one more thing. I am going to reuse this plant. Flop this in here as well. I might even do it there, you know. Let me just see that in that position. No, it doesn't work there. It needs to come over here. We'll pop you there like that instead. That's a bit better. Well, there you go. There you bloody go, my darlings. Lovely. So let me just get a few bits of art from Anthony. We'll get him to do some lovely paintings, and I'll pop them up around in the bedroom and on this wall here. And then we'll have a little tour of the place. And so here we are, my loves. We're having a tour at night. It's nighttime. It is nighttime. So this is the little pottery studio. Rather nice. I did put a few things out the back here as well because we did forget. I've put a few little bits and bobs for him to grow some stuff. There he is. Like he's in there working away on his pots. A little bench down there. And yeah, I think it looks rather nice indeed. So let's get inside then, shall we? Let's have a little tour around the pottery studio first. Yeah, I like it. I think this is going to be a nice vibe when it comes to selling some bits and bobs. Oh, I do enjoy it. Lovely. Beautiful. And then we come in here in his little studio. Got some music on at night. He's living his best life. He really is. Making a little plant pot. That's what he's doing. Beautiful. Yeah, and this worked really well with him painting and stuff in here as well. So there we go. Beautiful job. Nothing more needs to be said. I can't think of anything to say, to be honest. So let's get upstairs and have a look at what we've just furnished then, shall we? He actually painted a masterpiece as well. Very clever. Very clever. So you're coming through this way into a little entrance, and then you're in through here into the main event. Very cute. I like how this space came together. I think it's very nice. Lovely little kitchen, little dining room area there. Beautiful. We got a little landscape photo there. A little landscape painting, sorry. That's not the masterpiece though. I'll show you what the masterpiece is. And that's in the bedroom. Yeah, nice little bedroom. Beautiful. I think we could still have something up on the wall there. So I think I'll hang a painting there too. And before I put this up on the gallery, I will make sure to get these paintings out so it doesn't class it as custom content. And then you lot with the consoles can put this into your game as well. For some reason, this is the masterpiece. I have no idea why. It's very nice. I do like it. He loves a bit of a landscape painting by the looks of things. And I'm very much for it. And then through this way, out here, and then into the bathroom. So we've got a lovely little moment. I do like this bathroom. I love this with the stone wall. I think it's very nice. But there we go. Another build done for Little Whittington. Oh, it's pissing down. Of course it is. It's the UK after all. But I'm going to be back tomorrow with another part of this. In fact, I think it's going to be a thunderstorm. It feels that way. I will be back tomorrow with the new house. We are starting up on Old Smithy Lane with the Old Smithy itself. And I've got 3 new Sims to introduce you to. So that's it. Thank you so much. Leave me some lovely comments down below. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.